Good morning, second graders. It is Wednesday, April 8th, and it is National Draw a Picture of a Bird Day. So if you get bored today, go find a bird and draw a picture of it. Okay, I am still reading to you guys about Easter, poems for Easter, and this one is called At Easter Time by Laura E. Richards. The little flowers came through the ground at Easter time, at Easter time. They raised their heads and looked around at happy Easter time. And every pretty bud did say, "Good people, bless this holy day, for Christ is risen," the angels say, at happy Easter time. The pure white lily raised its cup at Easter time, at Easter time. The crocus to the sky looked up at happy Easter time. "We'll hear the song of heaven," they say. "Its glory shines on us today. Oh, may it shine on us always at holy Easter time." 'Twas long and long and long ago, that Easter time, but still the pure white lilies blow at happy Easter time. And still each little flower doth say, "Good Christians, bless this holy day, for Christ is risen," the angels say, at blessed Easter time. At Easter Time by Laura E. Richards. I'm going to read to you about a grasshopper. This is called Listen Carefully. Grasshoppers do not have any ears on their heads. A grasshopper hears everything through a special membrane called the tympanum. The tympanum is found on the grasshopper's abdomen, just in front of each hind leg. Male grasshoppers communicate through special chirping sounds. They rapidly drag the hard pegs of their large hind legs over their two front wings. This produces a unique pattern of chirps. Each of the 23,000 species of Orthoptera, which is a large order of insects, has its own pattern of chirps. If you sat outside in a field, you would hear lots of grasshoppers making sounds, but your ears could never pick out the different sounds of each species. Female grasshoppers can hear the slightest difference in the rhythm and tone of the grasshopper sounds, and females will only respond to the calls made by males of their own species, and that takes a special kind of listening. In the Bible, can you remember some people in the Bible who heard God's voice? Samuel heard someone call his name when he was a young boy who lived in God's temple, and he thought that Eli, the temple priest, had called him. So he got out of bed and he hurried to Eli's bedside and said, "Here I am." "I didn't call you," said Eli. "Go back and lie down." So Samuel lay down in bed. He heard his name called again, so he went again to the priest, but Eli insisted that he had not called the little boy. And when this happened a third time, Eli realized that God must be calling the boy. So he told Samuel to say, "Speak, Lord, I'm listening." This was the first time that God had spoken to a person in many years. God told Samuel that he would punish Eli and his sons. God was angry because Eli did not stop his sons from doing evil. And that's all from 1 Samuel 3. So think about yourselves. Do you trust that God is speaking to you when you read your Bible? Do you ever listen for God to speak? Do you listen carefully when someone else reads the Bible? God has promised to bless those who hear his word and keep it. God still speaks to his children today. Just like Samuel, you can hear his voice. All right, let's see. My question for you today is, what is your favorite kind of pie? I think my favorite kind of pie is pumpkin, but I want to know what yours are because I might change my mind if I hear one that sounds very delicious. Okay, you guys, happy Wednesday. Hopefully I'll see you soon.